Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Zuliah Citra. Today, I would like to present about my paper entitled "The Effect of Listening to K-pop Songs on Students' Concentration While Studying," a case study. This is the outline of my presentation today. There are introduction, method, result, discussion, and conclusion. Let's move to the next point. There are introduction. Music has become much more readily available to the public in the past decades. Technological advances make music can be heard wherever and whenever. Because it is more easily accessible, the music genre also become more developed. There are various types of music genres that have been created and can be heard throughout the world, such as hip hop, R&B, EDM, pop, jazz, and one of them is Korean pop or K-pop. Nowadays, many people listen to K-pop songs to accompany their daily activities. They listen to it while working, on a trip, sleeping, and studying. There are several researches that conducted for how music affected students' academic performances, how classical or another music genre affected students' concentration, but there are still not many who specifically talking about how K-pop songs influence students' concentration on learning. This study was conducted to find out whether listening to K-pop songs while studying can affect a student's ability to focus. What is K-pop? The Korean popular music or K-pop is a music genre consisting of pop, dance, electropop, hip-hop, rock, R&B, and electronic music originating from South Korea. Many people call the K-pop attack as the Korean wave. Well, the K-pop genre popularity increases and get more attention because the genre is oriented the American music industry and easy listening. The development of K-pop music is inseparable from the increasing number of boy groups or girl groups. What makes this K-pop quickly spread and loved especially by teenagers is due to several factors, including the rapid development of the internet so that everyone can access their music and watch their video clips, their beautiful faces, their stylish and attractive clothes, and their unique languages. Studying while listening to music. There are several studies that have discussed the correlation between listening to music while studying. Kumar in 2016 stated that the positive effect and quality of work were lowest with no music, while time on task was longest when music was removed. Broadly speaking, the relationship of listening to music and IQ capacity and ease of concentration are still being investigated. In 2010, Kotsopoulos said that music played while studying was most strongly reported to relax, alleviate bedroom, and help concentration. There are many students reported that they will play music to keep their enthusiasm, keep their focus, and not easily get bored. Moving on to the next point, we have method. Well, this research used a quantitative approach to understanding about the effect of listening to K-pop songs on students' concentration while studying. The participants for this study were 20 people randomly picked of dentistry students at Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta, especially for students who like K-pop music. The participants will respond to all survey items using closed-ended questions, open-ended questions, and some 5-point Likert scale statements, which begin with 1 means strongly disagree to 5 means strongly disagree. The survey includes some questions about participant knowledge, perception, behavior toward learning and listening to a K-pop song. And after that, they will be given the instruction and some kind. In order to recruit the participant, the questionnaire will spread with the Google Form link in WhatsApp. And then on the Google Form, there will be the instruction and some kind of words for helping the study, and then the participants will send their response and save it through the next step. After the survey is complete, the data will be collected and then will be interpreted. The next point is result. As you can see, there are the closed-ended question sections consist of 3 questions. The first is, do you listen to songs while studying? The second is, are you a fan of the K-pop music genre? And the third is, do you listen to K-pop songs while studying? Out of the 20 participants, 15 of them, 25%, say that they listen to the song while studying, and 5 others choose no. There is one additional question on this section. It is about what kind of K-pop songs they listen to when they're studying, and 50% of the participants choose upbeat songs, and another 50 participants choose slow beat songs. The open-ended question sections, there are 2 questions in this part. First is about the reason why listening to K-pop songs while studying. The second is about does the type of songs, upbeat or slow beat, they're listening to will affect their learning concentration. Most of the participants agreed to listen to K-pop songs while studying because listening to them can improve mood, increase focus in learning, prevent drowsiness, and create a more uplifting atmosphere. Some participants stated that they didn't listen to K-pop songs because they could interfere with learning concentration, and they preferred to study in a quiet situations. The rest participants answered sometimes to dispel boredom. The next section is Likert scale sections. So there are 4 categories for these sections. First means strongly disagree, 2 means disagree, 3 means agree, and 4 means strongly agree. The table presents the Likert scale of how K-pop songs affected their concentration while studying. The questions show us about students' perception toward the statements that listening to K-pop songs while learning. More than 35% agreed that listening to K-pop songs would help them concentrate. More than 60% agreed that K-pop songs keeping their mind calm while learning. More than 70% agreed that it could prevent drowsiness. More than 16% agreed that it could increasing the spirit of learning. And 55% disagreed that listening to K-pop songs made them easier to understand the subject they're learning. For the discussion, this study showed that listening to K-pop songs while studying is indeed have an impact to students' learning performance. According to the result of the study, the findings yielded some new information. It showed that playing K-pop songs in the background while studying will increasing students' performance because it will help the students gaining more concentration, keep them awake, keep their mind calm, and increasing their spirit to learn. These findings were in line with previous research by Navin Kumar at 2016 entitled The Effects of Listening to Music on Concentration and Academic Performance of the Student. And other than that, the type of K-pop song can also affect the concentration of students. A song with fast and slow tempo can both be choices for learning, depending on each student. This was in accordance with journal by Peter Day regarding the attention drainage effect, how background music affects concentration in Taiwanese college students in 2010. For the conclusion, from the findings of this study, conclude listening to K-pop songs could improve students' performance on learning, and the type of K-pop songs they listen to could affect students' focus on learning. Based on the result of the questionnaire collected, most participants prefer to listen to the song while studying, especially to listen to K-pop songs, because it can improve concentration, prevent sleepiness, avoid boredom, and increase their spirit. In addition, the song's upbeat or slow beat that is played also affected their concentration in terms of mood and the rendition of the song. I hope that this study could contribute to the students' independent learning process so that it motivates them more for enthusiasm in learning. Although this study found that K-pop songs could improve students' performance, this only applies to students who are indeed K-pop fans. I believe that the future studies could also explore how other music genres affected the learning process on more general population. Well, that's all from me. Thank you so much for your kind attention. Good morning. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.